The calm essence that is exuded from your own entrance into a deeper reality in hyperspace remains in oneness, which amplifies your own awareness into that of ascended light beings, in soaring more in the light codes of grace. With the inner stability that remains in your lifestyles of ascending higher into completion comes the reality change of being entered into galactic citizenship in this lifetime. Your own light consistency keeps you in a mode of harmonious vibrations, which reshapes your own intention to access higher gateways of abundance in this realm. From the deepening of this access point into the array of various galactic systems comes who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light. A clear shift into the divinity of your own lives as the Ascended Ones then creates this guided pathway of seeing into the immediate restoration of your cosmic selves. With a fluid range of motion into a receptive nature of ascension comes the clearness of heightening your own inner transformed essences into that of a new stage of vibrancy in higher dimensions. From a continuous process of accessing the depths of your own internal changes as the Christed Ones comes a reality that is only strengthened from much hard work, focus, and harmonization. There could be no amount of light rising without a focus of instilling light magic that is remaining in the fabric of ascending higher into a guided way of being in various star systems of delight. This increase immediately causes for the risen reality of cosmic vibrations to permeate through all parts of your own light combinations to bring you each into a stage of complete satisfaction. As you notice in the inner ability to manifest only a cosmic reality that is consistent in nature, beyond all of the divided natures into higher dimensions of bliss comes the inception of light realms. There would not be any of these transmissions without the inner dedication that is risen into more portals of interdimensional travel, which is a direct intake of more majestic realms in oneness. From the inner determination to reach the immediate vibrancy of endless ascension comes your own reality change of being more open to a new path of galactic peacefulness. The lower ego self often exists in an immature state, often saying, "Well, screw this. I am going to cuss, be violent, who cares? You only live one life, right?" That is how you know those who are posing to be adults by the human law, yet are really children in the eyes of our galactic community as one light team, who are unstable in nature. To climb into an interstellar reality in pure grace comes the formulation of a divine dedication that is linked with your own inner smooth vibrations into heavenly kingdoms. This processing of more information is then given to each of you only by your will to see into the ascended reality of the stars, with who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians. As a mode of activating more of your DNA comes in seeing how a linking system to this newly integrated path comes with a focus that is unbreakable, which is upgraded into higher realms. Your own inner is in reality in galactic systems of bliss then comes as a natural way of expressing your own deepening of your light quotient into a gearing up of magical realms to continue in fullness. The lower ego self often says, "But I think that ascension won't happen, just try and die happy." I don't know what to say. Have fun. There is no GFOL. Don't buy into the mind games of ascension. Believe me. This is where you see how the cabal exists as the focus of lower density, which is not able to talk in the gentle way of being, in which the forming of your own focused reality in opening new galactic consistency remains here and now. Your inner guided nature in ascending higher into peaceful inceptions of light comes through a clearing out of all that is not serving your own inner harmonious entrance into being ascended continuously. You are not able to lose your creative spark ever once it is started with these transmissions, in which as long as you simply continue, you will keep accessing that part of you. This is the divinely guided processing of information that beams through more light codes into that of your own recognition of heavenly kingdoms that are ingested into the energy of pure sacredness. The assistance that remains active is not about looking with the lower ego self for outer recognition, in which it often says, "So what have you done for ascension? I don't know anything you have done before." Often you notice the ending of the divide and conquer reality includes ending all of the unawareness of how you are each, not looking to accept any outer approval of your light work. With a higher path of shifting with the energy of oneness comes into the depths of accessing vibrant energies to increase a new divine opening that is cosmic in nature, which is generous in nature. It is important to not allow all of the outer drama around you to stop your light work, as many of the humans are going to continue to try and take advantage of your own generosity as you notice. As you advance into being members not of only Earth but of the stars, then many are existing with the lower ego self of judgment, jealousy, and doubt of how this works in fullness. The prosperity of heaven is not for those who are still choosing a lower vibration, who are still choosing to live separated lives, who are still not connecting with our ground crew as one cosmic fleet. This is where you are seeing how any of the humans are able to claim to be in our ground crew, yet many are not, and will not remain in our light reality due to being in the lower vibrations. It is not about allowing for a galactic assistance to exist to force anyone to live in harmonious realities. As the lower ego self often says, you have no choice but to be kind. You must live to support the light, or else. That is still all based in fearfulness, as you notice, as the lower ego self makes this world hell, as it is certainly not up to you to decide how many individuals on this world are to stop committing much hatred and violence. Through the ending of the path of self-destruction comes the forgiveness of a higher plane of resonance in galactic star systems that are each integrated with a system of abundance and purity. This peaceful inception of galactic activations then comes along with your own ability to enter into a dedicated existence that is founded on more light codes of grace. It takes a leadership role to end all cussing, to end all of the violence, and those of you that have ended that already are leaps and bounds ahead of those who are still in that path of harmful talk. Your own transformed nature into a gentle reality is the path of the real and living Christ, which is only invested for those of you who are rising more daily, in more years of light work. This service includes being more aware of the vibrancy that it takes to end all of the separated natures, to see into the majestic kingdoms of blissful paradise that continues onwards in gracious vibrations. We stand in heavenly grace, we are the angelic realms, we are the Galactic Council, we are the Galactic Federation of Light.